Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kung Podcast Le Fou. I'm here with Joel Reeve, and we're here to talk about some Kung Fu Panda stuff today.
Kung Fu Panda is probably one of the greatest franchises.
Have you seen all three movies, Joel?
I've seen the first one and the second one, and the third one.
You've seen the third one?
I've only seen the third one once, though.
Okay. I mean, that's enough times as one, probably.
The first one, though, perfection. That's all I'm saying.
You know, something I like to think about in the first one is that main character, Po, you know?
Ooh. I know him.
He's a pretty cool guy, honestly.
Are you aware that Po from Kung Fu Panda 1 is 6'2"? Got
That's
that
pretty
straight
tall.
from DreamWorks.com.
That's pretty tall, I would say. But, I mean, compared to all of his little buddies there, they're little tiny guys like Shifu, you know that guy?
Yeah, boy. He's 6'2".
Very tiny
He ain't
boy.
even close to 6'2".
You know, Po, I think he probably got that height by eating so much food.
He does love eating, doesn't he?
Yeah, he eats a lot of food.
Do you remember when he trained with Shifu, and in order to train, he had to use food?
Remember that time he was climbing on cabinets to get to those dumplings, or was it cookies? I don't remember.
He's eating monkeys' cookies, bro.
Oh, he was stealing monkeys' cookies.
That's the only way to do it, because he sucked otherwise.
Yeah, they turned around and they heard a bunch of rustling in the kitchen, and there he was.
They just knew it, dude. Because he eats so much, though, his worst enemy, stairs.
Can't climb them.
It's really unfortunate.
It's honestly his worst enemy.
Yeah.
Compared to anyone else.
Even more than Tai Lung.
Tai Lung is a crazy guy, but we'll more on that later.
Yeah, more on that later, obviously.
Did you know that Po, after training with Shifu for so long, has been granted the privilege of being the Dragon Warrior, Joel?
Holy crap. Did you know that actually he became the Dragon Warrior before training at all?
Oh my gosh.
Oogway pointed to him and said, "You are the Dragon Warrior." Nobody believed it.
I remember that.
Not even Po believed it.
Not even Po believed it. Shifu was mad, dude.
Dude, he was freaking pissed, dude.
Shifu was pissed off.
But he ended up really being the Dragon Warrior. Great time.
It was true. Oogway knows everything.
Very true.
You know, something Oogway might have also known, but did not bother to tell Po. Did you know that Ping is not actually Po's father?
When I found that out, I was floored.
It's floored, man.
They look exactly the same, and
I couldn't even figure it out. Yeah, how is that even true?
I honestly think it might be a lie, but in the third movie, you see Po's real father, which was kind of heartbreaking for me, personally.
That's crazy.
I was still holding on to hope that Mr.Ping was the true father.
You know, I really thought he was for the longest time.
Wow.
But some of Po's other achievements were such things as do you remember that time he destroyed the Urn of Whispering Warriors?
Bro, I could not forget that.
Or that time he discovered that there was no special ingredient.
Now that was a big moment for Po.
I remember that. That was crazy.
Big for Po because that is what allowed him to defeat Tai Lung.
He just changed his mind right there and then, and he said, "Oh, I can do this."
Exactly. And that's all we need, really.
Yeah.
We need to realize that the only thing we need is ourselves.
Ourselves, man. That's exactly true. And you know, you couldn't be yourself without some of your buddies there on the Furious Five. Why don't you give us a rundown of some of those friends?
We got Tigress, Po's favorite of the five, in case you were curious.
Wow. Tell me something about Tigress. Just to give people an idea.
Impressive thing with Tigress. She refuses to use her claws while fighting to keep the battle fair.
That's insane. She's the one who just punches wood, right?
Yeah, bro.
She just punches wood out of nowhere.
She's pissed, punch the wood, dude.
That's crazy.
Obviously.
Know, I liked Monkey personally. He was my favorite. Mm-hmm. He was that soft-spoken, little agile, comical fighting style. He was a good guy. I liked him.
I like him too, but you seen Viper though?
Dude, Viper is crazy. Slytherin snake, dude.
Dude, she's freaking wild,
She slithers and slides just to get to those places the other dudes can't.
And she can use her flexibility to deafen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she chokes people out and stuff. That's crazy.
It's freaking wild.
Honestly, though, let's talk about Crane. Crane's a crazy guy. He flies around. He's a crane, in case you didn't get that.
Yeah.
He uses flight to his advantage, though, and he saved those 5 from Tai Lung on that bridge. Do you remember that?
That is true. Tai Lung, he paralyzed.
Oh. Tell me something good about Mantis, Joel.
Shoot.
Yeah, I just realized that Crane did not save the 5. He's part of the 5, but that's okay.
He did, because
he saved himself.
Because Tai Lung paralyzed the other 4, and Crane picked them up and flew them back to Shifu and Po. That's how he saved them.
That's crazy.
Whoo boy, Mantis though.
Seth Rogen.
What
a good guy.
What a great guy. Good laugh.
Just a good everything. His voice is just raspy and perfect. I would get with Seth Rogen.
That is true. I would too, boy.
Anyway, so
Anyways, now we get
something. Something crazy is Tai Lung. Do you know the backstory of Tai Lung?
Bro, I definitely.
He used to be this cute child.
Mm-hmm.
They just dropped off at Shifu's door.
True. Shifu took him in, trained him in the ways of Kung Fu.
Oh my, that's actually crazy.
Oof.
But I guess Oogway just had other plans for Tai Lung.
Sure.
By turning him away from that dragon scroll. Didn't think he was the proper dragon warrior.
Because, as we know, that is Po.
Po was the dragon warrior.
But Tai Lung, he didn't like that. He didn't like that very much, not at all.
I think it's crazy.
He went wild. He started killing people. He started fighting. He was going to get that scroll no matter what.
He came right after Shifu and the scroll.
Shifu, he had one job. He had to stop Tai Lung. Couldn't do it. He loved him. He couldn't do it.
He couldn't stop him.
Sad day. So,
Oogway incapacitates Tai Lung.
Crazy. Wacky time. Tai Lung was then moved
to Chorgan
prison. Yep.
Chorgan prison. Tai Lung, he actually escaped that prison. But do you remember that scene when Tai Lung was just raising that little bridge and all those arrows were flying down? That is just a fantastic animation.
Really good scene. Good directing from the director.
I loved the director. Wow, what a good guy was that director. I don't have a name for you guys.
But next week, we will have...
Next week on the Kung Podcast Lit Fu, make sure to tune in.
Yeah, to that director talk.
Anyway, let's talk about that final fight, Joel.
That final fight is beautiful. Because Po realizes what he has in himself. You know what that is?
Fat.
Nothing.
Oh,
He has nothing.
He has nothing in himself.
No special ingredient.
That was really the key there to his
success.
He realized there was no special ingredient.
And he won because of that.
He was able to just belly flop and whooshy finger hold Tai Lung to death.
Yeah, he was.
It was crazy. Sent him to the other dimension.
Rest in peace, Tai Lung.
He was a good guy, honestly. I like Tai Lung.
I don't know if I call him a good guy, but I can respect him.
Yeah, that about wraps things up for today.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Good times on the
good
Kung Fu Podcast LeFu.
Kung Podcast?
Kung Podcast LeFu.
See you next time.
Everybody is Kung Fu fighting.